watching you stand alone. All of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still. Beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take.
Guys, we're trying to just get you into the mood of love. And a lot of people are just joining non-stop. Just give us 1 minute and we will get started. Yes? Raju, just one moment. There are many more people joining in. Just 1 minute. I don't want anyone to miss anything.
I can see so many beautiful people.
So I think a lot of will keep going on. Let's get started, and because we have a very short time, let's get started, guys.
A warm welcome to each one of you. Thank you for joining us today. You must be wondering who sends all these messages to your inbox. It's me. I'm Raju from Teamwork, the one you all have been receiving all the updates on the Workbook Project 2023. It is truly a special and exciting day today, as more than 200 people joined this platform from across the globe to be part of this love movement. Megha Bajaj and team welcomes you again. Let me welcome my co-host Priyanka from Paris to tell us what next.
Thank you, Raju. A very warm welcome to each one of you. We are very excited to see everyone joining in from YouTube and Zoom. I'm Priyanka, and it is also a good afternoon to some of us, a good morning to some of us, because we're joining from various parts of the world. So a warm welcome. Raju, I truly echo your thoughts, and I believe that the reason why we all have met today, it is going to be one of the best anthologies ever created on love. So I'm very excited, because when I think of love, I feel that it is something that is felt, but it is understood better when we read about it. And this Wow Book project is a great opportunity for passionate writers like us, like everyone who's joining us today, to share their stories with the world. So I really feel immense pleasure to share a few words about Megha Bajaj before we start in. She's someone who just came, passionately wrote, released her first book at the age of 21. And since then, she's been producing blockbuster bestsellers, one book at a time. Her journey as a national best-selling author, as film scriptwriter, author mentor is deeply inspiring, because her work is not just restricted towards writing books, but why the world loves her, because she makes people write. She invites passionate writers to write their story, and she has been helping thousands of writers to become authors today. So Raju, I request you to just play our introductory video, which best explains her journey before we officially meet her. Yes, Raju.
award is not for me alone, but for every person out there who was told you can't, you won't, you can't, you mustn't, and did it anyways. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Raju. I'm sure you're going to enjoy meeting her. So Megha, over to you.
Thank you so much. This is honestly the little bit of embarrassing part that I have to endure every time we do any event. It's a little important because you all won't know who I am or what we do, what we stand for. And yet, honestly, every time that they play this, I actually blush to the same color as my shirt. A very warm welcome to all of you. Super, super, super excited. And it's really, I'm actually seeing everyone here, and I can just, a few people who I know, Malti from Bombay, Suma from Bangalore, Maitri from Boston, Meghna from London, Deb from Bangalore. I mean, a lot of youngsters. Can you all see all the youngsters around? Can you all just give them a wave? Because we have people as young as 11 wanting to talk of love and their experience and their story, and that's really incredible. And we also have an 80-year-old and 85-year-olds wanting to do the same. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. And yeah, this is the first time we're meeting. Very, very, very excited. We'll love it if all of you keep your videos on. But of course, I understand there might be situations. It's just that I've been a little homebound, so I love seeing people. And when I do, I want to get all of them. So please keep your videos on if you can. Great. Hi, Alex from France. So we have so many people from so many countries. And although it's looking like it's a lot of girls, we have a lot of men who've applied as well. So a warm welcome to all the men also. They probably be, I can see a few. Hi, Satya. Hi, Satya. Let's just add a spotlight to him so that we know we have a lot of men wanting to talk about love too. Hi, Satya. Awesome. Okay, so guys, to get started, just want to tell you all a little about the book, about everything. But first, it is a celebration of love. And just a little thing that love has never really been just an emotion for me. It's never been about something that's between, definitely not a man and a woman alone. It's definitely not been just a feeling. It's been a force in my life. Like in so many ways, I've seen love actually come to the fore and transform things at levels which I never could understand. To give you all a very small, very personal example is that my mother was diagnosed with stage 4 brain cancer about in 2012. And she was given a few months to live. And doctors said that there's no hope, 2-3 months is what she has. And it was sheer love, faith, and determination that she had for her guru, Mahatria, that we had for her, that we won't let her go. And I think that somewhere she had for life that actually kept her going for 10 years after being given few months. And when I saw that kind of love in action, and this is without any scan, any pills, nothing. So when I saw that kind of a miracle in my own life, and I realized that, oh, love is not just something that we say or even feel. It's a power, it's a force. Ever since I've been wanting to do something about love as a book, but how, what, and all the books we've written do have a lot of love in it. But this time we were like, no, let's do something. And if it's love, why should it be me alone? So here you all are from so many cities, countries, ages, walks of life. And together we want to create this whole love book. Yeah, so that's the main idea. And we will be opening up the whole forum for a lot of questions, your insights, anything. First, we just want to quickly get done with a few facts, a few technicalities, so that you know where we are, what are the timelines, what's going to happen. And after that, over to you guys completely. Please share your love with us. We are waiting to hear all of you. Yes, Raju, can we, in fact, let's run through the PPT, Raju, so that we actually get more time with them. Let's just talk. Let's feel the love. I think that's more important than all the other things.
Yes, Megha. My Guru Maharaj always says, love isn't one thing. It has power in this earth. And today we are launching this love movement. So blessed. So you can find it hashtag Wow Book Project 2023 in everywhere. Hashtag Love Movement, celebrating love through stories.
There's one quote that I read very young in my life that had a very, very, very big impact in my life. And for a long time, my email signature used to be this. So it just says, even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, you owe me. Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky. And I think that's what I want us to do through this book. Like, can we just light up lives like we've never lit them up, just through the love that we all carry, feel, write about, and take to the world?
So we all have been reading a lot about the love movement, and Megha has already shared about how this entire concept came through. But let me share a quick story about how this everything happened. We met on a Tuesday. It was a regular team meet, and we asked Megha, which is your next book? And she paused for a moment and she said that, everybody writes a book of, like all alone, but I want to do something very different, exactly how she shared right now. It's to co-create. So the idea behind this book is to co-create 111 stories. Okay, it's a community project and a platform for writers to come and share their story. So from A to Z, we're going to build a book, which is going to be more of sharing love together and for passionate writers. So Raju will help us through. When we coined this, when we started this idea 3 months ago, it gave us an incredible response and an overwhelming response. Raju will help us through about our reach.
Love Movement reached more than 200 entries before we decided to close these registrations. Can't believe we have received from CEOs, students, professionals, homemakers, and 111 stories will be featured in this final book to aim to take this.
Yeah, our aim is really to take this book to hundreds and thousands of readers across the globe.
So the vision basically is, we all know that, yes, we have to bring the book to the world. But what we envision is to create one beautiful bedside read for people, where they can just carry it wherever they go, read a story one day at a time, feel very happy and excited about it, and also think of giving it to someone they love. So it's going to be a beautiful collection of stories. It's a massive project because we tentatively plan to launch it in February 2024. And we know February because it's a month of celebrating love. So we found it as a perfect time to release the book. So there are some things that your role that we have to play. So Raju will help us through the role.
What is your role might be the question. The first thing, to create a story with love. 2, to be part of this project with commitment and sincerity. 3, to follow the timelines and respect the selection procedures and editing requests from our team. 4, to follow the writing protocols to meet the global benchmark. 5, to be part of this beautiful book launch. and 6, to spread the love along with us.
Thank you, Raju. So this is an important slide where it's about what next. So step number 1, you have to start thinking about your story idea. We will tell you more about it in the next slides. Then build your story. So the minimum word limit is 800 and the maximum is 1300 words. The submission is by 1st of November. When you send us a story, you'll share a 3-line profile along with your contact details and a high resolution photo, which we can use it, and send it at the email ID given below with the suggested storyline. We will go through the stories and you will be contacted for the next steps if your story is selected.
Okay, guys, I'm taking over from here. So everyone wants to know, how do we actually write this story, or what are we going to do? What's expected? There's so many people. How is my story going to be the one? And how are we going to create this book together? The very first thing is, of course, to choose your story. Okay. I think one thing, Raju, you can close the slide. I want to see everyone. I think what's very important for us in this project is to make it very, very personal. Because any incident of your life that's actually born out of something very personal, something very beautiful, is going to create a lot more impact than you just writing a random thing on love or your thesis on love. So one thing, we're not looking for your general observations on love. We're looking at your moment with love where it changed something for you forever. Okay. And this need not be happy. This need not be, it could have been pain. It could have been you forgiving someone. It could have been anything. We'll talk about the categories, but just to let you know, personal, we're not, listen, on Google, if you write love or love songs, blah, blah, we'll get enough of all of that. Okay. What we want 111 people to come together and do is talk of that one moment in time in their life where they experience love to its highest, deepest, more pure form. And if you translate that into a story, it's going to be very powerful compared to all the other things that you bring. So one, think of your story. Okay. You may have 4 or 5 incidents that will come up. Choose the one that you think is the most, the most impactful. And how do you decide? The one that, all of us are a lot more interconnected than we believe. So if it's really touched you, it's likely to go and touch others as well. So your dipstick or your test is yourself. So just ask yourself that, what is it that really touched me? And that's what's going to go and touch others as well. So if you could please choose, that's your step 1, you're going to choose your story. Yes, Raju. And all of this will be available on our website. So you don't have to take screenshots. You don't have to make your own notes if you want to, but all of this will be available. Okay, so we've divided the book into 11 categories. Okay. One could be, and these are broad categories. If you feel your story actually doesn't fit any of it, that's fine too. But it's just to give a direction, because sometimes we may have so many ideas that we may not know where to exactly take it. So what love taught me, which could actually be a beautiful lesson in love. Second could be gratitude is love, because I think the two come so close. Third is love and loss. I think loss definitely evokes feelings of love, or insights or realizations about love that nothing else does. Forgiveness, an integral aspect of love. So if you have a beautiful story of where you've gone through something and how you found your own healing, your own peace, you could share that with us. The love of my life. Over here, actually, we are not at all talking about a human, or it could be anything. It could be your passion. It could be what you wake up for. It could be anything that you think is the love of your life. It could be your God. It could be yourself. It could be anything. I love me, of course, is a lot about self-love. I think the world that we're living in currently, all of us need to fall in love with ourselves a little more every day. So we definitely want to have a category called self-love, where We want to focus on how you've grown in that. Yes, Raju. Healing love. I think, like I shared mom's story, if you have stories of miracles, if you have stories where love actually went and healed something that looked very, very difficult, very tough, very impossible, talk of that. We've kept a little section because we have so many youngsters who've applied. We actually kept a little section of called Young Love, where we just want below 18-year-olds to write, what is, it'll be so beautiful to read, right? What is love for any one of them? In fact, I'll probably have a few of them talk to us, and it'll be so cute to know. And we think we have a lot to teach them. I actually think it's the other way around. They'll probably have a lot about love. Like I'm wondering what this little Pranav who joins us for everything, what does he think of love? It'll be cute to hear from him. So Pranav, I'm going to get you for that. Think of what love is for you. How love transformed me. Again, transformational stories. And, it may look a little repetitive, but we want to keep these categories for an easy read for people, because say someone's going through a phase where they really need self-love. We want them to actually open that category and read one story from there. So this is more from helping the readers than just for us, but I think it'll just help categorize the stories in a more beautiful way. A love for the beyond. This is something that's very close to my heart, because I think my first love affair as a child began with God. So only then comes my husband and, all the other people in my life. So what is that beyond? It may not even be a God or a guru. What is your beyond? You decide and you write about. And love and laughter, we thought that, often we talk a lot about love with a lot of pain, a lot of tears, and we've kind of forgotten that love is also supposed to be a very, very happy, bubbling, beautiful emotion. So if you have some really cute, happy stories on love, that's where we would categorize them. So these are our 11 broad categories, but so you can choose it and write, or you can write your story and we'll see where you fit in the best. Yeah, good. Just give me some thumbs up, something, so that I know everyone's okay. Cool. Yes, Raju, move. So obviously a very, 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 I will just come to you, Sharon. We'll take all your questions. Just let me quickly run through this and get it done with. Then only your. So how to craft your story. Okay. Yes. Okay, so very, very, very important. And this is as important for seasoned writers. Okay. So we have a few best-selling authors already among us who've applied. And we have people who are aspiring, who've never even seen anything published. This is as important for both groups. Okay. The first is you've got your idea in place. The second important thing is to give it a structure. Okay. Where you just think what is going to be your beginning, what's going to be your middle, and what's going to be your ending. Too many of us write in a very haphazard way, where we begin the story somewhere, then it goes somewhere else. And I'm sure as kids and students, you've experienced it. Like, you all start and you don't know where the story has gone. And suddenly the bell rings and, most children will end the story. Oh, and the alarm rang and I realized it was just a dream. So now that we are not doing a test or an exam, I really wish that we create a proper beginning, a middle, and an end. Your beginning must have a hook. Okay. There are 111 stories. And our book is one among so many other books. What's going to be that hook that's going to get the reader to read the story and actually get transformed? So how do you do that? Like, for example, I just give you a few quick examples. Okay. Instead of beginning with it was a morning or whatever, the typical ways that a lot of us begin. I have always been unlucky in love. Full stop. And then you start your story. Don't you think immediately that curiosity comes, Arey, kya hua? What happened, Or Romeo and Juliet were not the only star-crossed lovers. Full stop. So use a hook, use a statement that really creates that excitement for people to read your story. Okay, so then you begin. You have your middle, which has the main body covering the main idea or the experience in detail. And in the ending, we really want you to come up with a conclusion, food for thought, lingering, create drama. So, in fact, what's going to make us choose the winning stories are the ones where, after reading it, something should linger. We don't want to be done with the story when we close the book. It should be something that's going to linger on into the person's mind, and that's what's going to create a big difference. So please, this is the basic blueprint that you're going to use to create your story. Yes, next. A few very quick and very important reminders is that everyone keeps asking me that how do you create a winning story? How do you write in a way that actually appeals to readers? Or what differentiates a good author and a very good author, or someone who's really going to make an impact? The first thing is that you can't use just words. Like, instead of saying, I felt happy, it can be as simple as I had a bounce to my step. But you never say it out. You never speak, I am sad, I am happy, I am this, I am that. You create the visual in a way that people literally feel that they are watching or experiencing everything along with you. The moment you're able to do that, you've got. So if you could please ensure that your story is more of a visual delight, like I should feel I'm with Suma as she's writing her story. I should feel I'm with Meghna. I should feel that, I'm just with Lokesh knowing what's going on. Pravya has joined in her dad's name. So Pravya, I should know what, don't tell me, show me. I think that's what creates a beautiful story. Second is it is a book on love. Okay, so unless it's going to evoke emotions, it's not going to really create an impact. So if you're writing about loss, unless it brings tears to you while writing, I think it's not a good story. It should actually create those emotions in you and therefore in the person who's reading the book. So please make sure that it's not like a very technical, it has to be a book. You should feel that goosebumps. You should feel, Raju, just let people in. They're going on, coming. Please let everyone in. Yeah. So let people feel the emotion that you're feeling. Okay. So that's very important. Of course, add insight. So, like, if you're just talking of one love experience that you had, but if it doesn't really sum up with some insight, some realization, it's not going to connect to a larger audience. So if you could please make sure that there's a beautiful insight that's coming out of your experience that's going to inspire people. And yes, I think the most important, what you feel is what you're going to transmute into the book. Okay. Each one of us. So imagine the energy of 111 lovers, writers, beautiful people from across the globe coming together, feeling the love. Can you imagine what it's going to do for the world? So please don't make it into one like, oh yeah, you will get published. There are hundreds of places where you can get published. If you're a part of this movement, come with that emotion, bring that emotion and tell us what is it that you, yeah? Okay, Raju, next. Okay, this is really, really important. Okay, a lot of us don't know when to, so what you have to do is when you write your story, you have to write it in a flow. At that time, don't start correcting, proofreading, grammatical errors, spellings. You simply write. Write like writing is all that matters. 2 days later, you read it and see how you feel. Now you're going to realize, oh, it needs this change, it needs that change, whatever. Even then, don't change it. Okay? Give it one more day, and this time you edit it. Okay, so now when you write, be a writer. When you edit, that time only be an editor. When you do this process, you'll realize that your flow won't get blocked. At the same time, what you send us as a final piece will be a lot more crisp, a lot more fine-tuned. It'll have a lot more finesse. Yes, so I think this process is very important if you could please follow it. Yes, Raj. It's a long poem. I'm just going to read out the first para. It's just so beautiful, and it like just got us in such a state of love that we wanted to share it with you. So this is by Rabindranath Tagore, Unending Love. I seem to have loved you in numberless forms, numberless times, in life after life, in age after age, forever. My spellbound heart has made and remade the necklace of songs that you take as a gift, wear round your neck in your many forms, in life after life, in age after age, forever. So I think that's just the, of course, we're all going to try to be our own versions of Rabindranath Tagore, but idea is to weave words in a way that it creates so much of a blossoming in the reader. Okay. And you can have your own style. For some people, simplicity works. For some, adding a poetic touch works. For some, something else works. But this is just something that we found so beautiful that we just wanted to share it with. And that's it. That's all that, Raju, next, last. So that's all that we have to say from our end. Okay. The forum is completely yours. Take over, ask us questions, share your thoughts, share your happiness, excitement, whatever. But first, let's have Pranav. I am very, very curious to know how old are you and what does love mean to you? Please. Yeah.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
I'm actually 13 years old.
Okay. And what does love mean to you?
For me, love is the one who it actually changes my life.
Wow. And who do you love the most in your life right now?
My mom.
Your mom. So sweet. Must be so happy to hear this. Now, can you tell us one small incident of love between you and your mom? Just something that really touched you.
Actually, on her birthday, I made a beautiful greeting card, which she took it with love, and I could see her happiness more and more. It was very amazing, and I felt a very good love at that time.
So cute, so sweet. So these are the beautiful kind of things that we want to hear, read, see. Thank you, Pranav. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, guys, whoever has questions, thoughts, whatever. Malti, can we please spotlight Malti? Yes, Malti.
Hi.
Hello.
Actually, today is a very special day for me. Today, 32 years back, I got married on this day.
Lovely. Happy anniversary, Malti.
Yeah, so this is a new seed that we are implanting on this day, and let's see how it flowers all together. Let's rock it.
Beautiful, Malti. And with your kind of spirit, we'll definitely rock it. Lovely. Yes, Dr. Megha Bajaj Gupta wants to say something. Yes.
I'm Kavya.
Hi, Kavya.
Hi. I'm 7 years old.
Okay. And what do you want to tell all of us?
Bole Nazi is my best friend and मैं उनको बोलती थी कि आपने मेरे हिंदी मम्मी पापा तो ले लिए अभी मुझे न्यू मम्मी पापा दो और अभी मुझे मिल गए.
Love you so much, darling. So this is a little, I don't think we can, hi Rudra. I don't think we should miss this opportunity to celebrate. So Nidhi happens to be my sister and Kavya and Rudra are her two children. They lost their parents to COVID and she's adopted them last year. Actually, as a family, we've adopted them. And that's what she's saying that she keeps telling us that when she lost her parents, she used to keep asking God that, can you give me parents? Because that's all I want. And now she's got a complete family. So that's her story of love. And Kavya, I'm waiting to read your story. Love you.
Love you, Mati.
Bye. Love you. Yes. Can we have Rishita, please? Rishita from Innocent. Hi, Rishita.
Happy morning, ma'am. Happy evening, ma'am. Actually, where should we send the stories for the
You have to, Raju, can you just type out our email ID in the chat box for everyone? You have to share your story in this email ID.
Sure.
Okay. And you have to share it by 1st November.
First, sure.
The first draft should reach us. Okay. Yes. So cute. Okay. S. Chinmay. The very small children who have applied for this book. So cute. Yes, Chinmay, please. Raju, let's get Chinmay. Yes, Chinmay.
Yes, actually, ma'am, about the story, should we write it about ourselves or we can write about anyone?
If you write about you, I think it will be more personal. But if you want to write about something else, that's okay. But don't make it a Cinderella story. Once upon a time, there was a prince, princess, nothing like that. It has to be about you, your parents, your life, people who changed your life. It will be a lot more effective that. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Kadambari. Yes.
And my question is, ma'am, the story has to be sent in a Word document?
Yeah, it has to be a Word document and attachment with the story, your name, your contact details, a 3-line profile, and also send us your pic, a high resolution picture.
So picture has to be, ma'am, in like formal clothes, or it can be in
anything that makes you feel the love.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes. Anyone else? Any questions? Anything to share? If you want to talk of your experience of love, anything that makes any of you happy, and that will make you feel more of a part of this whole thing. Anyone, anything, love?
Megha, there's a question someone is asking about, should it be fiction or non-fiction?
Preferably non-fiction about your life. If at all you want to make it fiction, okay. But please don't make it like a fairy tale or whatever. It's about someone you know. It's about something that's touched you. We're very clear about that. Yeah, Aarti, your question, please. Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
I was not able to unmute it.
Yeah.
Ma'am, should be one story. It can be separate two.
I prefer if you send one, because we have too many people and these are just 200 plus. We also have some influencers and some people who we are requesting to add stories. So by the end, we'll probably have a lot to choose from. If you really feel too strongly about 2 stories, okay, send us 2. Yeah.
Sometimes I think that's
because it's going to be a lot of process, like we'll be editing, choosing. So yeah, if you really feel that no, I must, okay, but otherwise stick to one.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're most welcome. Vidyut, I'll just take the last 3 questions and then should we call it a day? Yes. Yes, Vidyut. You can speak.
I have a question about where to send the story.
We've just put it in the chat box. There's an email ID, info@wonderofwords.org. That's where you have to send the story and you have to send it by 1st November. So you have exactly 17 days to go.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Nilshri? Yes, Nilshri. Please ask your question or share or
Hi,
whatever.
hi. I hope you are doing good.
I am.
This is not a question. The instructions have been pretty much clear. The presentation was lovely. I just wanted to share a gist of what I am about to write. So this year is going to be very special because we are completing 10 years of our married life. So I'll be writing of how it started and what is the current status. So how the love has changed throughout these years with 8.5-year-old with us. So that is what my story is going to be about.
I think that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. That'll teach all of us something. It's so relatable. It'll be beautiful and make it just the only thing is make it real. Like all your stories, please don't only give us the happy parts, give us the tough parts, give us the sob story, give us the pain, give us the challenges. That's going to make it a lot more real than, oh, what a hunky dory life, you know? So make it real. I think that's my, headline, bold, triple underline to all of you. Yes,
Yes.
Harrison,
Thank you.
you're most welcome. Harrison is this very small and very cute boy. Harrison, please, he comes for all our camps. Everything we do, he's the first person. Yes, Harrison.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
I wanted to ask you where you'd be sending this PPT that you displayed to us.
I won't put the whole PPT, but a lot of it will be available on our website. Raju, if you can please share the website. You keep watching out our website and see what's coming up. Harrison, since you're so cute and everyone is going to get a smile watching you itself, tell us, what does love mean?
Love is something, it's not just an emotion, it's something that is, it influences people together, and it's the foundation of happiness and joy.
Wow. Guys, do we need anything else after this moment to start our stories? A little boy knows that it's the foundation of happiness. Harrison, share one. Are you in love right now?
With
You tell me.
my parents and one of my seniors in school.
Lovely, beautiful. I love the way that was answered. Trick question, but good. Okay, guys, we'll actually keep going if there are too many questions. So can I just take last two questions? Uttara, you can ask your question, please. Yes. We're not able to hear you. Sorry, can you type your question? Just type it out. Abhinaya? Last question or last sharing. Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
So, for the story, how much pages it should be? Like,
See, 600 words is usually a page. Okay. So we're looking at about 1.5 pages, and you do a word count. When you select the entire story on Word, on one corner, it will tell you the word count. Okay. So actually check your word count. It should be minimum 800 and maximum 1300. So make sure it's somewhere in between that. Yes?
yes.
Okay. You're most welcome. Any other questions, sharing? Guys, in fact, no more questions. Anyone? Something beautiful to just share? Maybe some beautiful love incident, moment. Alice, I know you're looking very thoughtful. Would we get a recording of this session, as I missed the starting of the session due to traveling? Yes, it's on YouTube and we will make it available to you. Alice, anything to share?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Alice.
Okay. In fact, there were so many things to share about love. I was wondering what to share. So that's why I was
one thing to just get us all in the right frame of mind.
Well, first I was thinking about sharing about friendship, but now something new has happened in my life, which is making me change my mind about it. It is just that last year I started knitting. Okay, so but when I was small, my mother used to knit, and but then I used to knit, but she initiated me into it, but I never got far with it. But my mother passed away many years ago. So last year when I started knitting, it was really, it's like she telling me how to do it, you know? So knitting really helped me to learn to be, motivated, because it's a big project, you have to do a little bit every day with your daily chores. And so this year I made 2 sweaters, which I was very proud of. But while knitting, what I learned was I got so involved that I loved doing it. And also I love writing. So what it helped me do is write a book. So that was something that I wanted to just,
Satya, can we please hear you? Satya, something to share about what is love for you? Just want to get one man's perspective at least.
Able to unmute. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What does love mean to you, Satya?
Love is a very fuel that makes us go on. It's much more than the feeling or emotion, anything. That's the fuel for the whole system, body, mind, soul, everything.
Absolutely. Beautiful. And for you, it's running as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I feel.
We have a very beautiful lover amidst us. Manisha, I would just like you to share what does love mean to you. She's just someone who really loves a lot. A lot of us know her and some of us don't. Manisha, what is love for you?
I think love is something which very often just seeing someone else in tears, I have tears in my eyes. Seeing someone smile, I just blossom into a smile. And it's an emotion which I immediately connect with. And it's so easy for me to relate to it because I feel it's the most purest form of emotion. And like love is God basically. When I see God in everyone, I feel love for everyone.
Beautiful.
And I can go on and on.
Thank you so much. Meghna, what is love for you? Maitri, what is love for you? I just want like one lines from a few people. Suma, what is love for you? Let's just have everyone just share one line and we'll end it with that. Meghna, what's love for you?
Love is Kavya's, what Kavya did to me now. She got me tears. That is love for me.
So beautiful. Beautiful. Pravya, what is love for you?
It's about like sibling love, like someone is there always behind my back, like turning back and then finding someone waiting for me, always open arms, protecting me. Okay, and I'm going to cover up like a whitener at all your mistakes and I'm going to make you safe.
How beautiful. Kaushik, what is
and
love?
wherever they are now, it doesn't matter. It just matters they are with you here.
Beautiful, beautiful. Can you imagine the kind of stories that are going to come out? Kaushik, what is love for you?
Ma'am, for me, love is just a mixing of emotions like pain, happy, fear. So love is just a mixing of emotions, I think, because when when my mom gave birth to me, she was paining because, but when I born, she was happy. So love is also in the form of pain.
So beautiful. And Kaushik,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
don't know in what ways you've touched the chords of my heart. I cannot share it with you, but thank you so much. How beautiful. How beautiful. Guys, I can just see these beautiful smiles, and I know we can keep. Metri, quick. What is love for you from Boston?
Love to me, I think, is magic. We all have something which affects us, and we may be like, oh, why did this happen? But if we pause and just look at it with love, we can realize it can become beautiful, and in turn, we ourselves feel beautiful. So that is love to me, magic.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. So, guys, with all this love, still, yes, Suma. Okay, last one.
So, love for me is God and something that I just look at and feel it, and it brings tears in my eyes. When I dissolve in it, that's love.
So beautiful. So beautiful.
Thank you, Megha. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And like Shah Rukh Khan of Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, for some of you, maybe love friendship hai. For some of you, love dosti hai. Some of you love ye hai, wo hai. Whatever it is, fill it all up. Send us those beautiful, beautiful stories. Okay. By 1st November, please don't make us stretch because it'll be beautiful. After that, there'll be quite a lot of process. We want to have a grand launch. We want to do so much with this book. Who knows? Okay, a dream. I'm just releasing it out here with y'all. Who knows? Maybe some of the stories will get picked up by a Netflix and converted into a web series. Okay. Who knows? We just don't know the power of love. I've seen it in my house, in my life, where if it can give life to someone, what can it not do? So, guys, let's bring all of it together. Send in your stories. We're really excited. A big thank you to my team. Raju is literally a backbone. Like you said, every day messages, mails, everything is all him. So a lot of things go into it. Priyanka, who's a very, very essential and a happy part of the WOW team. Deb, who's so integral to us, and so many of the things that you see around love, she does. Riddhi, who's helping us with the website and all the ways that she brings so much love to the team. So thank you, guys. And it's a very special phase of life that I am in, where love is actually a very predominant emotion. So I think this is a little dedication to that phase, and let's see what comes out of it. Can we have one, since so many of you are doing this, can we have one, all of us with that little heart? Love movement begins as of this moment. Love you so much, all of you. I don't even know so many of you. To all of you who we know or don't know, love actually doesn't need you to know someone, right, to love them. And even how much ever you know them, can you ever really know someone? So with all that, a happy anniversary once again to you, Malti. Let's launch our love movement. Let's go and spread love like never before. Thank you, guys. Lots of love. I'll catch you all in the mailbox. Please do keep seeing our social media, our website. Every few days, we will be updating a lot of things, stories, ideas, thoughts, pictures. We'll try to really create a lot of energy around it, okay, with you. See you guys, and thank you all the YouTube guys and girls who've joined us as well. Bye.